Alright, there we are. Final mission of the Marine campaign, Nightmare difficulty. Let's go and earn that trophy. But even though this mission is rather short, they aren't going to make it easy. However, this mission is the perfect example of how tactics and strategy can make all the difference. Because if you approach this mission like I will show you, it really is not as hard as it initially seems to be. Because initially, fighting off these two incredibly large wave of aliens, including two Praetorians during the second wave, can be really overwhelming, even with the help of the automatic turret. However, it becomes a different story if you don't stay near the turret, but instead move all the way back to the elevator. This way the aliens will only be able to approach you from the front, and it will take them longer to reach you. And trust me, you need every small gap there is within this giant onslaught of xenomorphs in order to reload your weapon, or perhaps even to heal. Because the aliens are so fast that even when they are this far away from you, they can close that distance while you are in the reloading animation. So finding the right times to reload is absolutely essential. Even if you're not close to needing to reload, you better do it. Because if you run out when the aliens are close, you are most likely dead. And just like in mission 4, only fire in short bursts, so you won't unnecessarily waste your ammo. After you've managed to survive the first wave, you get quite a long break. But just stay where you are, because eventually two Praetorians will show up, including several regular xenomorphs. So that is double what we faced before in the previous mission. However, just like the Praetorians stayed away from you while the other xenomorphs were still alive in the previous mission, the same principle applies to these two. Because you are so far away, it will take some time for the xenomorphs to reach you, and this means that the two Praetorians will stay back upon the bridge, right in the line of fire of the machine gun turret. So when you finally disposed of the regular aliens, the turret will have dealt with the Praetorians in the meantime. So that way it's as easy peasy as applying pressure on a lemon until the juices come out, or something like that. Alright, leave the smart gun behind and get your sniper rifle back. In the next section we have to fight against 4 waves of extra powerful androids with cloaking devices. However, the sniper rifle not only allows you to see them when they are invisible, but it's also a great way to take them out with only a few shots, even though they are heavily armored. Because their legs are still their weak point. Now, unfortunately I act really sloppy with the first 2 androids, so I don't immediately really show you the best way to do this at all. But a very successful strategy is to focus on destroying one leg of one of the androids. Because then that android cannot move anymore, so you can focus on finding the other one. So as long as you don't get into the direct line of fire of the wounded android, he won't be a threat to you. Moreover, when he is immobilized, you have the opportunity to find the right position to aim for his other leg. Because it's still the case that removing both will kill them. And standard androids already take a lot of hits, but these one with their extra heavy armor take a crazy amount of bullets to take down. However, their legs are not this heavily armored. But unfortunately, as I said, I am acting a bit clumsy in this section, especially with the first 2 androids. Oh, and one final thing, almost immediately after killing each pair of androids, the next pair will show up. So make sure you're not right in front of the doors where the new pair enters the area. Alright, only the final boss fight remains. And he's kind of a pushover actually. I prefer to use the shotgun here, and the fight basically comes down to nothing more than circling around that statue on the left and using any opportunity you get to get a shot in. And even though I almost screw up near the end, fortunately his aiming skills are, well, even poorer than mine.
Think of what we could achieve. All you have is blind faith to your pack. A bunch of dogs for the king.
Okay, now at the very end we have the cruel joke of having to very quickly aim for Wayland's head before he shoots you. It's like the ending of The Evil Within. So if you react too late or miss in that brief window when you are supposed to react, you will fail the mission at the last possible moment. It is cruel, but it is the way it is.
Aim for the head. It's the
I honestly have no idea if it's even possible to die at this point, but I would say just don't take any chances. Get out as fast as you possibly can. Alright, and that's the end of my Aliens vs Predator Nightmare difficulty guide. And there we have the trophy for beating it on the hardest difficulty. So I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and maybe in the future I will be doing the Alien and Predator missions as well. But for now, this is the end of this walkthrough, but make sure to stay tuned for the next playthrough.